Your cells aren't as smart as they think they are, which is exactly why certain plant compounds can trick them into living longer. This is the strange and fascinating science behind molecular mimics, natural compounds found in plants that activate the same protective stress responses triggered by exercise, fasting, and other life-extending behaviors. From caffeine to resveratrol to curcumin, these bioactive molecules don't just make your smoothie taste virtuous. They hijack ancient cellular pathways to fool your body into activating its own survival systems. The key to this lies in the concept of hormesis, the idea that small doses of stress can actually make your cells stronger. It's a biological paradox. Mild damage or deprivation activates cellular repair programs, boosts resilience, and ultimately slows aging. And remarkably, certain plant-derived compounds mimic those stress signals without the actual damage. They simulate energy scarcity or oxidative threat, pushing cells into self-maintenance mode even when you're sitting comfortably, well-fed, and not remotely stressed. Take caffeine, for example. Best known for its role in caffeine-fueled productivity marathons, this alkaloid from coffee and tea is also a metabolic trickster. It activates AMPK, a master energy sensor that flips on when your cells think they're low on fuel. AMPK tells the body to burn fat, clean up damaged proteins, and stop unnecessary growth, a metabolic response that mimics fasting and is tightly linked to longevity in numerous organisms. Caffeine also appears to modulate the mTOR pathway, which normally promotes growth and protein synthesis, but, when overactive, accelerates aging. In short, caffeine convinces your cells they're running low on energy, triggering a whole cascade of survival-enhancing processes. Then there's resveratrol, the much-hyped compound in red wine that made headlines as the reason French people could eat brie and live to 90. Found in grapes, berries, and peanuts, resveratrol activates sirtuins, a family of proteins that regulate DNA repair, mitochondrial function, and inflammation. Sirtuins are also stimulated by caloric restriction and are widely regarded as one of the key links between diet and aging. Resveratrol doesn't provide fuel or nutrients. Instead, it simulates cellular hardship, gently stressing the system just enough to trigger protective adaptations. Curcumin, the golden compound in turmeric, plays a similar trick. It doesn't just reduce inflammation, it also influences gene expression, oxidative stress responses, and pathways like NRF2, which boosts the production of internal antioxidants and detox enzymes. Curcumin signals to the cell, there's danger out there, better strengthen your defenses. It's a wake-up call at the molecular level, nudging cells to enhance resilience even in the absence of a real threat. Other compounds in this club of molecular mimics include quercetin, found in apples and onions, EGSG from green tea, and sulforaphane from cruciferous vegetables. Each of these triggers mild cellular stress, be it through pro-oxidant activity, DNA repair demand, or nutrient-sensing disruption, and sets off the biological equivalent of a tune-up. It's like your cells are being conned into running a full maintenance cycle simply because a suspicious molecule knocked on the door. What's particularly intriguing is that these compounds didn't evolve for our benefit. Plants produce them as part of their own defense systems against pests, UV radiation, or microbial threats. When we consume them, we're essentially borrowing the stress signaling toolkit of the plant kingdom. And our bodies, shaped by millions of years of food scarcity and environmental challenge, recognize these signals and respond with heightened resilience. In essence, molecular mimics are nature's longevity imposters. They offer the benefits of stress without the suffering, fasting without hunger, exercise without exertion, detox without deprivation. Of course, they're not replacements for healthy habits, but they might amplify the effects. Think of them as subtle nudges, biohacking from the inside out. So the next time you sip your coffee, eat a curry, or savor a glass of red wine, remember, you're not just enjoying a flavor. You're engaging in biochemical subterfuge. Your cells don't know they've been tricked. They just know it's time to clean up, repair, and gear up for the long haul. And that's the beauty of molecular mimicry. Evolution's sleight of hand, working in your favor.